things you did not know about Pulp Fiction. Now, this is the second video on my channel that I've done about Pulp Fiction. So we're going to cover some other things that you didn't know. But if you want, at my YouTube channel, go check out the other Pulp Fiction things you didn't know for a more in-depth look in the movie Pulp Fiction.
This is the more pulp.
It's the pulper fiction with more pulp. So it was released October 14th, 1994. It had a budget of just $8 million, and it made $213.9 million at the box office. Mm-hmm. But it was only the third biggest R-rated movie in 1994. Can you think of what beat it?
In 94?
Yep. R-rated movies.
No, I can't. I've gone blank. True Lies. Okay.
True Lies was one, and the other one was?
Forrest Gump.
Nope. Forrest Gump wasn't rated R.
Speed. No, I'm
Sped.
just...
It's Sped. So those were the two that actually did beat it out that year.
You know, I didn't see Pulp Fiction till 2000, like 6 years after it came out. Like, I didn't see it when it first came out in 94, and it had all the hype. And then I just never watched it. And some girl I was dating was like, no, you have to see it. And I was like, I don't know. It's been so hyped up.
I can't think of when I actually got around to watching it.
I thought it was still pretty good, even though, like, the hype, you know, some movies just get so hyped up and then you watch it and it's like, you know.
Yeah.
I thought it lived up to its hype.
No, it totally did. Now, it did take a long time, though, to even reach the $100 million mark. It took 178 days in the theater for that to happen.
Oh, Lord. Only 178 days?
Now, how many F-bombs do you think that the movie contains?
178. 248. 69.
265 F-bombs are dropped in Pulp Fiction. Stop and think about the length of the movie and how many that is per minute.
That's Quentin Tarantino for you. He loves the F word.
With a lot
and
of
feet.
And the N-bomb. He loves putting the N-bomb in
he
as
does
well.
that too. And feet.
And feet. He loves his feet. So Vincent Vega's 1964 Malibu was stolen after the movie was done filming, but it was eventually found 2 decades later. And if you've seen the actual the scene that did not make it into the final cut where they're discussing, are you a Beatles or an Elvis guy?
Maybe, but it's not hitting any like memory banks at the moment.
So truly, there was a scene between Vincent Vega and Mia Wallace that was all about, are you, like, there's 2 different kinds of people in this world. There's Elvis people and there's Beatles people. Which one are you? And it's the conversation that they have as they're going into Jackrabbit Slims.
See,
which, by the way, go ahead.
I was going to say, I always heard the argument was there were 2 different people. It's either Beatles or Stones.
That's the one that I'd always heard too.
Yeah.
But so when they go to Jackrabbit Slims, they leave with the trophy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is something I do cover in the other video that I have here on my YouTube channel about Pulp Fiction, is they apparently did not win the contest.
Oh, really? They just beat the person up and took it?
Well, the scene where Butch has to go back to the apartment to get his watch off of the kangaroo. Apparently, and I've tried, like, and again, this is one of those like theories because I haven't really been able to hear it. But there are people who claim that in the background you can hear a radio broadcast happening that there was a theft of a trophy at Jackrabbit Slims. Just saying.
So is it like they were so high or whatever, they thought they were dancing good, but they were really doing like what they do on Family Guy, where they're like,
Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he thinks it's just like this huge majestic dance, and in reality, it's just them moaning all sweaty on stage.
So
could have been.
Steal the trophy.
Now, Uma Thurman was not Tarantino's original choice for Mrs. Mia Wallace. Other possible Mias include Isabella Rossellini, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Meg Ryan, Halle Berry, which I think in one of my videos I say Holly Berry, and there's a lot of people like, did he just call her Holly? Yeah, it's Halle Berry. Mm-hmm. Daryl Hannah, Rosanna Arquette, Joan Cusack, and Michelle Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer.
Okay.
And finally,
I guess she had a nose in the old thing there.
Cocaine. So
she had a nose for the job.
In the original poster, which is worth a lot of money. You'll notice this one looks a little bit different. If you look right down here, that is because that is a package of Lucky Strike cigarettes.
All right.
And then in the actual poster that came out later, it is the Red Apple cigarettes that is Tarantino's fake brand.